I've been thinking a lot lately I've been thinking a lot about the children of Gaza. And the state of the world is really weighing on me. I can really feel the weight of it, like in my heart. And I think about the children who are not only starving, but being bombed and killed and disabled, and they're losing their parents and their families and their homes and their lives. And I think about how these people are begging for help, and it just gets worse and worse. And it's like nobody cares. I feel like people have stopped talking about it. And I don't know. All I know is that I see these children losing their limbs and, like, having more courage than any of us will ever have to in our entire lives. And it literally, it's shattering. It shatters me. It hurts to see what is happening. And I wish, like, we would all care more. Like, I just wish that we would, like, care. Um, I don't know what we can do. I don't even know what the answer is. Like, I wish I knew what to do. Like, I wish I knew how to fix it. But, like, we can at least care. Like, we can at least care a little bit more. And I feel like for the past year and a half, just about, we've been watching this happen, and mostly what I've been feeling is like fear. It's mostly just been really scary to me and gives me a lot of anxiety. But, you know, it feels kind of far away sometimes. Sometimes we see the news and it feels kind of far away because it's not happening to us. And so we get to forget about it. Like, we get to just forget. Because we don't want to think about that. We don't want to accept, like, the reality of what's happening. We also don't want to accept that we're being selfish when we turn our heads away. We're being cruel. We're being cruel when we go ahead and forget. When we are selfish and we decide to take care of our own mental health and not think about it. And yeah, when I first started seeing what was happening, it was just a lot of anxiety. I was like, this is scary. Like, this seems like the type of thing that could spread everywhere. Like, this could be a thing that impacts everybody. Like, and like the US is involved. And the US is guilty. And so it's scary. And it's obviously saddening. It's always saddened me. But lately, I'm just seeing what's happening, and it just freaking hurts. Like, it just hurts. Imagine it's you. Like, imagine it's you. I've been thinking about, like, being geologically lucky, and that's literally all it is. It's just luck. I just happen to be here. I just happen to be lucky. And I just think about these people that are no different from us, and they are innocent, and they're dying. Like, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people are dying and being killed every day. And it's just continuing to happen. It just happens over and over every day. I see more devastating things every day. And it's I saw a video the other day of these children, like 4 children who escaped Gaza, and I don't know where they were arriving, but they were arriving in some hospital, and all these people had, like, it was a huge crowd of people who, like, had balloons for them, and they were all cheering and, like, playing music for them and celebrating these children. And then I read the story, and, like, they all had to, like, have their limbs amputated, and, like, they all have lost, like, their family, and it just made me fucking cry and cry. It's fucking devastating, and I have to do something. I have to do something. And I see homeless people every day. And why are so many people... Why are there so many homeless people? I see them sitting there, like... And everyone's ignoring them, and... And I see people being deported and ripped away from their families, and I see them crying, and I just know that they feel utterly devastated. I know that their heart is shattering. They are in pain. And imagine you weren't so lucky. Imagine you weren't so lucky, and you're begging for help, begging. And nobody is listening. The entire world hears you, but they're not doing anything. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I don't know. We can at least talk about it. We can at least stop pretending like it's not happening. We can at least stop pretending like it's not happening, okay? It's happening every day, and we all just turn a blind eye because it hurts to care. It hurts to care about it. It is genuinely a dystopia that we are living in. It's insane. I don't know how it's happening. I don't know how it's happening. Every time I pray, I just keep praying for the children of Gaza to freaking be safe. Everybody deserves to be safe. And under every post I see of Free Palestine, there's always some jackass being like, okay, well, Hamas shouldn't have taken the hostages. Oh, well, what about what Hamas did? I'm sorry. Was it the innocent children that took the hostages? I'm not understanding. Why do we need to bomb why do we need to bomb an entire population? I'm not understanding why we need to wipe out the entire population, and why thousands of innocent civilians need to be humiliated and led to places they're told that they're gonna receive aid if they go to a certain place, and then they go there and then they're bombed again. They're told that they're gonna receive aid if they go to a certain place, and then they're kept in a cage, and they're laughed at and they're mocked. It's infuriating. It's infuriating, and it just hurts. It just hurts to see everything that's happening. And the longer it goes on, it just feels more hopeless. Like, why is nothing changing? When is it gonna change? Why? Who do I call? Who do I call? Who do I pay off? Like, what do I do? So, if you have the ability to donate to families in Gaza, and to give to homeless people, and to call your representatives, and to fight for change, and to speak about what's happening, I would definitely strongly urge you to do so, because, like nothing is happening, nothing is changing, and I feel like it's probably about time for everybody to do something. Like, I feel like if everybody does something, then we can probably, make something happen. But just like so many people, like I feel like 90% of people are doing absolutely jack shit. They're not even thinking about it. They're not even thinking about it. Like, I know we all have our own lives, you know, like we're lucky over here. We get to go and like have our stupid little fucking problems. Like we get to go and have our stupid problems every day. And like we get to go to work and we get to go be stressed about money. That's what we get to go and be stressed about. We get to go and like worry about our relationships, and we get to go and worry about our feelings, and we get to go and like worry about looking cool online and taking pictures, and like that's what life should be like, right? We should be allowed to like that's what our problems should be. It should be our feelings and our relationships. But like I just genuinely don't know how we go on every day and like no one's talking about it. Like I just don't see, I just don't understand how how everybody is ignoring it. Like I just don't understand, honestly. And yeah, I feel like if more people like did something, like put pressure on the government, on our representatives, on like, or if more people were generous, like there are people who have money to give. Everybody can give $1. Like I swear, everybody. That dollar, it's not gonna make or break you. You can send it to a family in Gaza. Like you can give it to somebody. That $5, it's not gonna make or break you. Like I get it. I understand. But like I don't. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Jesus would stop for every single homeless person on the street. He would talk to them and he would hold their hand. He would bless them. Can we like, where is the humanity? Where is it? Where is it? So yeah, I guess I'm just making a video to start more of a conversation a little bit so that we can start talking about it, and maybe we can like do something. I don't know, maybe we can like actually do something. I don't know. I know it feels like the things we do, like I know it feels like nothing we do is going to help or do anything. But like we have to fucking try. We can try. We can try. And I am afraid. I'm still afraid. Like I'm still scared. Like I just don't see how something like this could not touch the whole world. Like I just don't see how it's not gonna impact everybody. Like this is like kind of huge what's happening, and I don't believe that we should have wars. I do not believe that anything is ever serious enough that we need to go and have a fucking war. An actual war. Like I know that we have our own lives and everything. Like I know that we can't spend every waking minute like trying to save the world, like trying to fix the world. But like we can do more. Like what's your screen time? Maybe we could like do a little bit more. So yeah, I really needed to talk about that a little bit. I did not want to like make another video without saying something about that, cuz it's just been hurting lately. Like when I see it, it's heartbreaking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's that. And sometimes I do, that's just something I think about, is like sometimes sometimes I think about my life and I think about how I'm grateful for my life. I think about how I have a great life. And sometimes I look at other people's lives and I wish my life was more like theirs. And I I start to question my life. I start to question, is my life good enough? Like, is my life good enough? Is anything I do good enough? Am I good enough? Is my life good enough for me? Could my life be better if I was luckier? And I wrote something. I'm going to read something that I wrote about 2 weeks ago. Sometimes white noise is peaceful and calming, making my eyes heavy and helping me to fall asleep. And sometimes it's just noise, and it's obnoxious, making me feel random, like I'm randomly here and it's just dumb luck. And in those moments, I want to go somewhere and do something, but where and what? In those moments, I'm not sure that I can change the world. In those moments, I want to be called to something, and I want something new and different so much, but newness is a bigger project than that. It's not always so easy. Sometimes the weather or time does not align, and sometimes it needs to be more. It needs to be inside of me, inspiring. Sometimes I need to change my life. And sometimes I can't plan where to go because you don't always know what's going to be there or what's going to be missing. Maybe I need to stay and keep doing the same things. Maybe I need to leave everything. I'll keep trying to listen to my intuition. The places it leads me sometimes utterly amaze me. Lately, the places I find in my dreams, that's what I want to aim for. But are they real? Or do they only live inside of me? What is it that I'm not seeing? Not finding? Where are the places from my dreams? I think I can find them if I just keep listening. I need to be willing to change, though. Sometimes I need to be willing to leave. And sometimes I just need patience. Sometimes I need to accept that I'm just building the foundation, because once I get there, I don't want it to collapse. Writing a book could take years, but this is something I've chosen. Learning all new things, not everyone chooses that. And in those moments, I can still be grateful. I can still be happy. I can still be patient. I can still find things. I can still keep changing. There are things to look forward to, and I guess in those moments when I don't know where I can go, it can feel dull, lonely. It's easy to miss you. But that doesn't mean it would be better for you to be here. It's just a feeling. And there is more that I'm forgetting. The ways I can make an impact, or the world can impact me. There's too many. Sometimes I lose track. But my brother is here, and so is my creativity, and so is a place to rest. That's enough for today. Thank you, God, for everything. So, that was just a journal entry. That wasn't me trying to be poetic or anything. That was just a journal entry. And the reason I read that to you is pretty much because of the beginning, where I say, sometimes white noise is peaceful and calming, making my eyes heavy and helping me to fall asleep. And sometimes it's just noise and it's obnoxious, making me feel random, like I'm randomly here and it's just dumb luck. Sometimes I think about that. Sometimes my life, when things are going poorly or just the way that I feel it changes, I just start to think about how, I don't know, I just start to think about how I was born here. This is the house I live in. Just because it was. And like, there's not really a story to it. There's not, like, I don't even know if there's a reason, and I just think about the ways that I could be more or less lucky, and it just feels so random. It feels like sometimes it just feels like, is God even real? It feels like, is anything really real? Can I really make an impact on the world? Can I really go the places that I want to go? Or am I just dreaming? And I hate those moments. I fucking hate those moments when I'm feeling that way and when everything feels, it just feels random. It feels random and it feels like, why me? And like, why is this my luck? I don't know, because I don't deserve peace and safety more or less than anybody else. Every single person on earth deserves to be safe. Everybody deserves to find peace. Nobody deserves for their home to be bombed. Why do people have the power to bomb other people? I don't understand. How do people have this power? To ruin people's lives, to kill them, to take their life, their breath, and to leave them in the ruin and the rubble to never be found. What? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly just wish that the genocide would end. And I really hate being a part of the problem, and I really hate that everybody around me is part of the problem too, and I really hate that it's happening. And I wish it would end. These people deserve to live. I know that we could do more. We can't fix it. Like, we can't end the genocide. Like, we can't fix it, but we can do more. There is more that we can do. We are all, if we are not being bombed, I'm sorry, but we're privileged. I'm sorry, but if you're not being bombed right now, then you have privilege. If you have a home, I'm sorry, you have privilege. I'm sorry. If you are allowed for a moment to forget what is happening, I'm sorry to say it, but you have privilege. Like, you have an inkling of privilege if for a moment you can forget. They go to sleep at night, and I'm sure that they dream of it. They dream of what's happening, and they wake up and they hear what's happening, and it never leaves them. Like, it doesn't leave them. They can't escape it. It's their life. So yeah, I don't know, maybe just think about that. Maybe just think about it, maybe keep them in their prayers, maybe donate, maybe do something, anything at all. Talk about it. And also stop supporting Donald Trump. Like, I'm sorry, please stop supporting Donald Trump. Like, can we not? I don't know how some people don't see what's happening. Like, genuinely, I think a lot of America is, like, uninformed about what's happening. Like, they just don't even realize what's happening. And they don't realize who their president is. Like, who they voted for. They don't realize. And I don't know how. I don't get it. So, yeah. Guys, can we impeach him? How has he not been impeached? I'm sorry. We've done it before. Can we, like, do it again? Can we get the bandwagon rolling on that one? He just keeps, like, doing things that are more and more alarming. And, like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Can we please rethink our choices? And another thing, when you see homeless people on the street, like, think about the fact that they're people. Like, those are real people who, like, had a family and, like, a dog, and they were a child, and they had a life. Like, they have a whole life. It's just a part of their life, is the homelessness that they're experiencing. It's something that is happening to them. It's something that they're experiencing rather than who they are. They're not a homeless person. They are a person who is homeless. And I don't know, maybe we could just like look them in the eye like they're a person or something. Maybe we could like give to them, be generous. To anyone who is experiencing violence in any manner, I'm sorry. And I know that people have problems here, like real problems. I know that there's violence everywhere and that there is a plethora of problems everywhere. There's problems everywhere, I know. And I don't want to diminish those. I don't want to diminish those problems, or I don't want this to sound like I don't think that those problems matter. I don't want this to sound like our problems don't matter. Everybody's problems matters. I don't know. I think that maybe this video is just to give a little bit of perspective. A little bit. And to just talk about, like, the state of the world. Can we talk about the state of the world? Can we just talk about it? Everything. And if there's more problems that I didn't mention that you think we should really talk about, go ahead and start a conversation in the comments. I encourage everyone to share their thoughts in the comments and share ideas of ways that we can all help and come together and make a change. Yeah, everybody just do what you can, and that's really all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for listening, and yeah.